The cover tells us to look at what Karen's wearing. Okay, which one is Karen? There are 16 kids here. Yeah, I don't see her. Could we get a close-up on Karen?
Argo Font Book Review. Argo Font Book Review.
The book begins with Karen getting lots of headaches. She gets them at school, she gets them at home, she even gets them at Christy's house. Don't worry, Karen, Christy sometimes gives me a headache too. In chapter 2, Karen goes through the list of every person in her life. 4 pages later, Karen goes through the list of every person at Christy's house again. She recaps the same information twice, back to back. It very much annoyed me. Dad announces it's family reading time, because that's the sort of fun-loving guy he is. When Karen gets another headache, Dad correctly guesses that her headaches are due to poor vision. She needs glasses. Dad tells this to Mom, who casually says something like, "Oh yeah, she can't see anymore. That explains why her grades are so bad lately." So this has been an ongoing problem, and Mom has done nothing about it. Mom is not winning any parenting awards here. Karen doesn't want glasses. She tries faking that her vision is perfect, and she sasses the adults at the eye doctors. Her sour mood ends when she learns there are pink glasses. Pink! Yay! Everyone at school likes Karen's glasses, except Ricky. Remember how Ricky and Karen had a cast competition in book 2? We finally get told how that story ended. It's 3 books too late, but better than never. Karen brags that everyone loved her cast, and no one paid any attention to Ricky. They all paid attention to me, me, me. That's a typical Karen success story. Ricky has hated her ever since. He calls Karen names and constantly makes fun of her glasses. The teacher decides to move Karen to the front row so she can see better. I don't understand this. Karen got glasses. Her vision problem is fixed now. Why are we moving her seat to help with her vision? The only thing it accomplishes is moving Karen away from her friends, which makes her sad. Ricky starts calling her a teacher's pet. Karen tries leaving her glasses at home to avoid getting teased, but Mom shows up at school and gives the glasses to Karen. Ricky starts teasing Karen for being a baby. Karen comes up with a list of ways to get revenge on Ricky, including tell him he's adopted. Yeah, Ricky, your parents don't love you because they're not really your parents. Wow, that is cruel. Some people must have complained about this part of the book because later editions changed the adoption insult to stop talking to Ricky. In a surprise twist, Ricky has to get glasses himself. All the other kids make fun of him, but Karen has a change of heart. She refuses to make Ricky feel bad about his glasses, and she even defends him when the other boys make fun of him. Also, the next time Ricky starts teasing her, Karen ignores him all day. Good job, Karen! Glad to see she's becoming a better person. Karen goes to Dad's house where Christy cheers her up with pictures of cartoon characters who wear glasses. Karen's confidence is boosted, and she decides to wear both pairs of glasses in her school picture. Not at the same time, although that would be hilarious. One pair is on her face, and the other is around her neck. Karen kind of makes friends with Ricky by telling him about the bespectacled cartoon characters, and she shares her school pictures with everyone. The end. Post-book follow-up. Here's the Karen drinking game. As you can see, she complains a lot, especially about Ricky. He was a jerk. Christy reads Mrs. Pigglewiggle to Karen in this book, which is cute because Anne Martin eventually wrote her own Mrs. Pigglewiggle book. The artwork in this book is okay. The artist has a tendency to do heavy shading on Karen's face, but not on her hands and body. This sometimes gives the impression of a real head on a cartoon body. Karen skipped first grade, which is why she's 6 years old and in second grade. The math checks out, but it still struck me as odd because most kids I know turn 6 in kindergarten. I think they skipped her ahead because they wanted Karen to be able to read and write things without much trouble. Or they originally got the math wrong and skipped her ahead a grade just to cover their butts. Overall, This is an okay book about a young girl getting glasses. It probably should have been called Karen's Glasses, because that's the real focus of the book. I liked when Karen dealt with Ricky, and it was cute to see another chapter of Karen writing silly things. The chapters at school are better here than they were in the previous book, which is good because this book mostly takes place in school. I'd say the series is improving. This is way better than the first book. I give Babysitter's Little Sister number 5, Karen's School Picture, a thumbs up.